Bills all of my dollars. I'm everywhere, it's popping. Can't fall in love, I got options. I'm high school, that's...
Hi, I'm Johnny Trees.
And I'm Eric, and today we're going to learn about different kinds of energy.
There are many kinds of energies, but today we're going to just focus on potential and kinetic energy. Potential energy is energy stored or energy of position, and the formula for potential energy is mass times gravity times height.
Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. The kinetic energy of an object varies with the square of the speed. The formula for kinetic energy is 1/2 mass times speed squared. The unit for energy is the joule. Alright, the energy I'm about to demonstrate is called elastic energy. It has both potential energy and kinetic energy. As I pull the bow back, the potential energy increases. As I let the bow go, and that's kinetic energy.
The example I'm going to demonstrate to you does both kinetic and potential. At first, I'm going to run, and then I'm going to dunk the ball into the hoop. So, as I run, I will bend my legs to get energy stored into my legs, and as I release, my legs will release, kinetic energy will happen.
The example we're going to demonstrate now is me dropping the ball at a high height. As I hold the ball here, the potential energy is at its greatest point. And when I drop the ball, halfway between the drop point and the ball is the highest kinetic energy. And we're going to demonstrate.
In this example, Eric will be revving the car to show potential energy on the stored energy in the car, and once he lets go of the brake, he will go, and that'll be kinetic energy.
In this example, we're going to show you the potential and kinetic energy of a pogo stick. As you go down, the potential energy builds, and when you release and go in the air, the kinetic energy is released. So I'm going to show you an example. Now I'm going to show you the potential and kinetic energy workings of a ninja star. Now right before I release the ninja star, the potential energy is at its greatest point. And as it's flying towards the fence, the kinetic energy is at its greatest point.
So today I'm going to show you an example of dice and how they can show potential and kinetic energy. So when I leave it at its highest peak and before I drop it, it's at its highest potential energy. And when I drop it and they roll around, that is kinetic energy. I lost.
Snake.
7. Alright, so today I'm going to teach you about the lessons of golf. So, when I get in my position and I get in stance, I release the club back. And when I swing back, the ball is in potential energy right now. It's standing still in a position for stored energy. And once I hit it with the golf club, it will go flying with kinetic energy. Now here's an example.
As you can see from our demonstrations, the mass, height, and speed all affect the amount of potential and kinetic energy an object possesses. For potential energy, height and mass determine the amount of energy an object has. For kinetic energy, the mass and speed of the object determine the amount of kinetic energy it has. But always remember, energy cannot be created or destroyed, so the total amount of energy will always remain constant. See what it is?